We're usually talking about something when
Yeah.
Okay, wait.
I picked a bad time.
I'm confused with 2 rows of. What do you mean? What do you mean vertical?
I don't know. So like,
All right. The grid view is just like 6, or there's 6 of us, and the grid is just like 2 columns of 3 rather than like.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
rather than like.
that.
Is
I
this
was
part of the
so
podcast?
confused.
Apparently, yeah. I mean, we're recording. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the 9th episode
Mhm.
of
You're
the podcast.
the only one who knows, Josh. I'm sorry.
Actually, I think it's the 8th because this is getting posted before another one we've already filmed. But well, hello everybody. Hope you had a nice winter break. And hello, it's us again, the podcast group. Hello. I haven't done an intro in a long time.
Yeah, it's fine. We're all a little rusty.
Yeah.
Winter
I felt
break.
weird clicking the Zoom. I haven't joined a Zoom in so long.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't know how to talk to people. I haven't talked to people in person or like just in voice for a long time.
One of the last things I did before, actually, I don't know if I can say this on the podcast. Never mind.
Excellent. Nice. What have you guys been doing over a winter break?
Done a
Anything
lot of
exciting?
hiking. Yeah.
Very exciting.
I mean, kind of just like stuck at home, not gonna lie, but it got all my college apps done.
That's exciting.
That is good. Yeah.
I mean, it was like
Yeah.
I did them all, but it was like I just didn't submit, like press the button. So I finally did that.
That's so fun. The confetti. That's the best.
Yeah.
part. That's like, I press celebrate like 15 times. It's so
I
fun.
think I hear back from like half my colleges this month.
That's it.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. Like starting from like September, no, not September, but like October, I was just like, oh, like I just have to wait until January, and now all mine are coming out in January, and I'm like, oh crap.
I've been getting phone calls from like relatives and stuff, like especially just because like my birthday was in December, so like they all called, and so they were like, so where are you going to college? And I was like, I don't know. Like I've only heard from like 2 schools, and I haven't been anywhere. So it was just like, that's
I think
the
like, where are you going to college, or like where are you looking for school is my least favorite question, like ever,
Yeah.
just of all time. Like unless I like.
I feel like
I
you
didn't.
just get immediately judged whenever you answer that, and I don't like that.
Well, it just the thing is that no matter what school you say, you'll get the exact same reaction, which is
It's like,
nice.
Oh, nice. Oh, nice.
Yeah, and it's just like
That's true.
so. That's it. That's the whole thing. It's just a like
Huh?
obligatory question.
Yeah. My brother like asked me yesterday. He's like, so where are you going to college? I was like, what? Like, I was like, what is this conversation right now? Like, you don't need to have
Yeah.
small talk with me. But I forgot what I was gonna say now. Never mind.
No, that's like me though. Like my family knows like I am the most indecisive person ever. Like I could not tell you where I want to go right now. And like every day they're like, so like, do you know where you want to go yet? And I'm like, you know that I don't know anything. So like, why are you asking?
I was wearing a Purdue shirt going out on a walk, and this elderly woman stopped me and started talking to me about how she wasn't wearing a mask. And she started talking to me about how her husband was a professor at Purdue. And she locked me in on this like 20-minute long conversation that about halfway through, somehow she just started talking about how she was like a Trump supporter. And no judgment here. This is a bias-free podcast. But yeah, that was not a conversation I enjoyed having. So
You just killed your last sentence. You said
Well,
no bias, and then
Well, no.
showed your bias on your sleeve.
it just
I mean,
seemed so
it-
it was so tangential to the original topic of conversation. And she started talking about how her husband was in the Navy, and I was like, I don't know who you are. Apparently she knows me. She's like a neighbor a few streets down, or so she knows who I am, but I had no idea.
I'm sorry,
if she's watching, she's
here's the
coming
thing.
for you.
Like, I don't know who lives a few streets down most of the time. So that's a little concerning.
Well, like the way I don't remember the name of the street. but
First
it's,
your
like, really
opinions and now your address, Josh. I want to slow down.
So we're getting too much of a tangent. What did everybody else do for winter break?
Oh, I got this new candle. It's
Nice.
currently lit.
Oh my gosh, I love candles.
That's
John, I feel like you're like, it doesn't surprise me that you're just like that you like candles, and like I just feel like that's just a very wrong thing.
Thanks.
I'm jealous.
No, I mean, I was just like, I don't know. I just saw the candle. I was like, damn, I don't have a candle. Like, candle would be so cool. I was like, I'm not surprised Ron
I
has a
love
candle.
candles.
I'm really.
Yeah.
No, I'm not
Oh,
gonna go.
I was
Aaron, you can go.
Yeah, Aaron, you got
I'm
it.
just gonna say, I'm really jealous that you're allowed to light candles in your room because I am not. Because one time, this was probably like 2 years ago, I was lighting a candle, and then I don't know how this happened, but I dropped a match, and there was like, I'm trying to think what it was. There was like a piece of paper or something like on the table on my little nightstand,
good.
and it like caught on fire. And I had to like put it out. So my mom was like, Aaron, you're not allowed to light candles in your room anymore, which sucks because I have so many.
I started a few fires in my house
Aaron,
on
I feel
accident.
so bad since I got you a candle as part of your
I'm
Secret
obsessed
Santa.
with it though. I'll light it
Yeah.
downstairs in the common area.
That's the most Aaron thing I've ever
Guys,
heard. You're
should we
not
go
allowed.
back to what Josh just said?
What did he say?
Josh, he said he started multiple fires in his house, and I have to hear
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you know those like this was in 3rd grade, so I was an idiot child. You know those like single serve things of mac and cheese. So like my parents weren't home, and I did not know how to like boil water yet, so they got me like a little single serve thing of mac and cheese to put in the microwave, like Kraft or whatever. And I didn't read the directions. I'm just like, I want mac and cheese, so I just put it in the microwave. I didn't put water in it. I didn't take the lid off, and it just set on fire inside the microwave. And I had no idea what to do about it.
What'd you do?
I went down. I called into the basement because my brother was home. And I said, Ryan, can you come upstairs? And he goes, no. I'm like, please. And he like threw it outside onto like our patio and just let it go off of fire.
My
And the second time, I was also making mac and cheese, except this time I knew how to work the stove, but there were like I have like an electric stove top, and there were magazines sitting on the burner, and I didn't realize that. So when I turned the burner on, after a while they set on fire as well. But I know I sorted those out that time. So
That would scare me so much if
Hey.
I did that.
Your mac and oh sorry, Caitlin, my sister, did the same thing as you with the mac and cheese, except she forgot to put water in it. It was like the Easy Mac thing. This was like years ago. She was probably in like 5th grade. And the entire thing, luckily it didn't start a fire, but the entire thing started like smoking, and our whole house just smelled like burnt plastic for like a whole like week. It was so bad.
yeah,
Okay.
in my like hotel complex thing over break, there was like a fire, and I had to like evacuate the building for the first time ever. And it was like crazy because it was like some of that stop, drop, and roll stuff. I did not actually stop, drop, and roll, but it was like that stuff you hear about.
So Josh, you were just talking about how like you were home alone, and so one time, like this just reminded me of a story. So I was home alone once, and I was like very, very young, and you know gobstoppers.
yeah.
Like I don't know what happened to them. I haven't seen them in years, but I was just having some gobstoppers, and I was sitting home alone, like 8, 9 years old, and then I half swallow one.
Yeah.
No, I half swallow and I choke for like a second, and I'm like, I in my head I'm like, all right, this is it. Like I'm done. This is it. And so then I realized and then I started going like, and I realized I'm making the noise, and I was like, oh wait, I'm fine, and I just like swallowed the gobstopper.
Eli, the amount of times I've like done something like that, like choked on something, and like been like, I might be dying.
Because if I was actually choking, I didn't know how to unchoke.
Like, have you ever gotten like a shard of like a Dorito like stuck in your throat? That's like the most painful
That happened to
feeling.
me like last week, and I actually just started crying. I was with Kat, and the chip was in my throat, and I looked at her, and I was like, I don't know, man. Like I thought it was the end. It hurt so bad, and it takes so long to go away, and I don't understand how it happens. Like
What was that?
is it? Just lost chip in throat.
Yeah, it's like one of the top 4 most painful things ever. Next
What
to
are the-
next to like scooter ankle, and then like
Scooter
couple
One time I get
Step
tripped
on
on an
Lego.
ice chip, and I just had to wait for it to melt in my mouth and like my throat.
Oh yeah,
It was
you
so
told us that
uncomfortable.
before.
What was like so I'm assuming Josh, that was like up there for one of like your like iconic like infamous moments as a child, right?
Yeah, no one found out about the mac because then I was actually just home by myself. But yeah, the mac and cheese was bad.
What was like the dumbest thing you've like what was like on like that similar caliber? Like what was? I want to hear everyone's. Like I can think of one for Ron.
I totally have one. As we all know, I'm a complete klutz, like literally clumsiest person ever. You can kind of see it. There's like a huge scar here, and I got stitches in my head because I was probably like 5 and I was trying to be a sloth on a picnic table. So I would like hang on to it and like flip upside down. And I literally just like fell and had to get stitches in my head because I hit my head on a nail. And my family like has not let me live that down. They were like, who is like trying to be a sloth? Like, why was that a thing? And it's just, yeah.
I have like a bunch of scars like all over everywhere. Like on my face I have a couple, and then like on my hands and stuff. Like I was at camp and like I was like stand up paddleboarding, and some kid like takes one of the paddles and like I forgot what we were doing, but like long story short, it's like this. It just whacks me like straight dab, like right on the bridge of my nose. And then my face is just like all bloody, like in a horror movie. And I was just like walking up and everybody like thought I was like insane.
That's terrifying.
And then like Aaron, yeah, I did a playground thing too. And I like split my forehead open.
Yeah. Gotta love the splitting the forehead open.
Yeah. It's a classic. It happens to everybody.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I didn't do anything that was like iconic, but I used to have really bad asthma, so I would just get like asthma attacks like all the time because like wasn't very athletic either, so I'd just be like struggling to breathe. And there was this one time my family went skiing in somewhere west, I don't know, and then so like it was really like we're on the mountain, and so I didn't have like an asthma attack, but what's it called, altitude sickness. I got that, and I just like passed out. I was just like chilling, like not asleep, but I was like on the stairs, and my dad like walked up, found me. I was like, hey, I'm passed out on the floor, and he just thought I was napping on the stairs, and he just left me there. He just left me, and then like 20 minutes later, my mom was like, why? What's wrong with Zara? And literally no one cared, and like it was, yeah.
I would sleep on anywhere in the house. Like if I got tired, I would just lay down.
I don't do that though. And he was like, "Oh, yep, my 8-year-old daughter is napping on the stairs." Yeah, like that makes sense.
I want to hear Ron's story.
Well,
I don't know if
you
it's
have to
like
tell it
his.
because I don't
Well,
know
it's like
what it is.
I get like it's a feeling down.
Oh,
If you'd like to tell the story,
oh, sure. I don't know.
if you want,
I don't know.
I
if
can.
it's- Okay, you got it.
All right. So this is at Riley's old house. So Riley's old house had this like it was like a really big basement, but very like long, and it was like one kind of like very more narrow like strip. And at the very end, in like the back section, was a hockey goal and like synthetic ice and stuff. So because they all played hockey and stuff, so they would practice shooting. We'd be back there, and this is in like 5th or 6th grade. And we were trying to hit the crossbar and go down. That's called bar down for those, if you don't know. So, you like shoot it and you try to get it bar down. And Ron goes, guys, watch this. And he screams, ceiling down, and tries to get it off the ceiling and just shoots the puck straight up and like shatters one of Riley's lights and breaks the light bulb and the light goes out. And that's what I remember it so well because he like broke the light and that was like the lights went out. So it was just like
Before I did that, Riley's little brother was like, "Oh, you guys are gonna like break something."
Oh yeah, Luke was one who was like, "You're about to break a light," and then he broke.
My cousins have a pool table in their basement, and I wasn't there, but the story they had like a video of it. I don't remember why they were doing like pool trick shots or something stupid. And so they were filming, and then I don't even remember the shot. It was like it was mediocre at best. But my little cousin got really excited, and with like the cue in his hand goes like yes, and punctures a hole in the ceiling with the cue, and it's still there. They haven't fixed it. So
why'd you say it like that?
There's
like
ball from like
yes, like
honestly like a couple weeks ago. Ron, we were playing like basketball, and like my heel just like went straight into the wall. It's just like a giant
Oh, yeah.
hole in my drywall. It's just chilling there. Do you guys have any New Year's resolutions?
I
No.
didn't even
You know, I
process
did
that
not
it's
make one. I was
2021.
like,
It just
but
felt
I'll
like,
make one next year.
Yeah, that was
So-
mine. Last year, I was like, I'm gonna make one for next year, and here comes the next year, and I can't fulfill my last year's resolution. So
I actually do have one. I'm gonna try to be less stressed because I get like unhealthily stressed like all the time, like over the smallest things, and then I just like freak out, and it's like really bad. So I'm gonna work on that.
yeah, that's good. That is a good goal.
This isn't like a New Year's resolution because it's like I came up with it like 3 weeks ago, but like just to read more because I used to read all the time and I haven't, and I feel like I've gotten dumber because of it. So
I feel that.
like after starting to read, we did an in-class essay, an AP Lit, and I felt like a genius after writing that compared to like everything I wrote in AP Lang because
that
they were
in
all
class, not.
Yeah, you're hip, Eli.
I didn't.
the wait
I
the
did
the
not
one where
like
like they went to the pool or the beach.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh,
Wait, no,
I
they
got-
went like
I did so bad
camping.
on that, Josh.
Didn't
Really?
they go camping?
I got a good grade.
Right.
Well, I don't know my grade. I just feel like it was
Oh.
bad.
Mine has
comparing
not
it
been
to
graded.
camping.
I felt like a genius after writing that. I was like, wow. So, if you want to be better at writing, just read more. Pro tips.
Personally, I think that was like the worst essay I've ever written, but she hasn't graded it yet. Wait, Ron, has she graded yours?
No.
Okay.
So I don't know.
Yeah, I haven't gotten mine graded yet either. And in the middle of it, my mom came in and was like trying to give me like dumplings. And then I had to like, and my camera, you have to have your camera on. So I had to be like, no, please don't give me the dumplings. Like, I'm really trying to do this right now. And she's like, right, like on the outside of my screen. I was like arguing with her, and everyone just like saw me. And I was.
During the map, either the map M or the map R, this year, one of my parents came into my room and I was like quietly trying to be like, no, you can't come right now, because I feel like if they saw me talking, I could get in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, that's why I was like, Mom, like dumplings are literally like it's illegal right now. Like you have to. It's stressful. Yeah.
I feel like in that situation, like you could like that's the right thing to do, and then the less right thing to do is to be like super extra about it. So you could have been like, "Thank you, Mom, for the dumplings," and you like show it on camera.
Yeah. It's so funny. Do you guys ever like during in-class stuff like that? Do you ever like look back at the Zoom to like see what everyone's doing? It's so funny. Like during math quizzes, sometimes I go and I just look at my friends and
Well, one
everyone's
time
like,
I like finished a quiz in apes or a test in apes, and I like was like, oh, I'm done with my quiz. I can log out of my test. I can log out of my Zoom. I'm done for the day because I have an eighth period. And then I like hop back on my bed. I'm like starting to do like some other work, and then I click the Zoom and I'm like, oh, I am not off the Zoom. And my camera was on and all that stuff. And I was like, this couldn't have possibly been more awkward. So then I logged off the Zoom and was thinking about it for like 15 minutes.
Friend of the podcast, Joseph Yee, is in my piano class with me, and one time he was unmuted and just quietly singing to himself, and it was really cute.
Who would?
It was really fun because that's like doesn't seem like something Joseph would do. If you know him, he's very, very loud. And so I just thought it was really funny to see him just kind of to himself singing until Mr. Schwartz ruined it and told him that he was unmuted.
Should have spotlighted the video.
That would have been funny. So, second semester's coming up. I feel like okay, it feels like it was literally just March. I don't know if that's just me, but
It's not just you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because no one really did too much in 2020.
I don't remember like anything I did. Like I'll think back to like a random week in June. I'm like, I forgot I did this thing for like a whole week, and
I
it's
could look back to a random week in June and be like, that could have been a random week in August or April.
Or like
Like I did
2015.
the same thing every single
Yeah.
day for about 8 months, and like I saw this Instagram post and it was like, what was a big challenge that you overcame in 2020? And I like really thought hard, and I was like, I guess like nothing. Like I did nothing.
Yeah, my routine was like the same exact thing every single day, and it got so boring.
Yeah.
For me, it was like characterized by like shows I would watch or like a YouTube channel that I would find, and I would just go through it all in 1 week. Like, I don't. If Ethan were here, he could talk about it because I know he watches it. But there's a YouTube channel called Tier Zoo. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of that, but they just rank
Called
different
what?
animals. Tier Zoo, and it's stupid.
They
But I
rank
watched
different
I watched
animals.
all their videos in a
Hold
week.
on, like what?
Wait,
I
what are
kind of
they-
want to watch.
What are they
Can we
like
watch
basing
one?
it off?
Wait,
of?
I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah, I actually think I've
Like-
seen that, Josh. They're like top 10 like dangerous something animals.
No, it's like a tier list, like a F, D, E.
So
C,
like,
S,
are
and then-
whales in the same kind of like?
And they're-
Are they competing with lions? Like,
Oh,
Well, like-
2.36 million subscribers.
Yeah, they're like I think they like just showed up in my recommended one day.
I thought they would be like a nobody channel, not gonna lie.
I'm kind of upset that The Office is off Netflix.
The sign of the times more than anything else to me. It's like I've watched The Office so much. It's like I don't really care that much about watching the show, but it's like wow. The Office
Just
is
like
gone.
a comfort knowing that I could watch it on Netflix, and now it's not there anymore.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah,
I usually put it on when I don't know what to watch.
Unpopular opinion, but I hate The Office.
Yeah.
okay, let's
I
talk
think
about
it's
it.
not
Hold on.
funny at
I'm
all,
sure
and
you
I
hate
just
Office.
That's a
Why-
very
why do you
unpopular
hate it?
opinion,
It's
yeah,
not
correct.
funny, but everyone knows it's funny. What?
I
Oh, wait,
just-
why don't you like it?
I just thought like don't find that type of humor funny. So like I just feel like it's stupid, and then I just get bored really easily.
That's like exactly my type of humor. It's like The Office.
Wait, how far have you gotten in The Office? Like I
I've
remember.
watched. Okay, well here's the thing about me. I'm really bad at watching Netflix shows. Like I'll watch them and then stop. Excuse me, stop. So I got like through one season of The Office, and then I stopped. And I know everyone says to skip season 1, but if you have to skip the first season, then clearly it's not that good of a show.
No,
honestly.
Whoa, who said this
Season
is
one's
season
just
1?
not that bad.
Yeah, I
This
don't
is-
know.
Everyone
Season
told me
one
to
is
skip
good.
season 1.
Wait,
Season
Aaron,
one's
do you
one of
like
the-
Friends?
It has one of the
Oh,
funniest.
I love
episodes.
Friends.
Okay, I think there's people that like Friends, and those
Friends
people
is good.
hate The Office.
No, my
Yeah.
brother.
No, I
That's
love
like
Friends.
a-
and The
Friends.
They
My
hate
brother's obsessed with both. So
Friends.
Yeah,
I'm
so
a
am I.
Friends and Parks and Rec person.
Oh, I want to watch that.
I like The
Parks and Rec
Office
is
more.
Parks
really
and Rec,
funny.
and it was like funny, but it was just like not it.
Parks and Rec frustrated me immensely sometimes. Like the Tom, is that his name? I
Oh
found-
yeah.
I found him incredibly unlikable the entire time, and I know that's like it's how it's supposed to be, but it wasn't like a charming unlikable. I just like I don't. It makes me angry to listen to you, and I didn't like that.
Mm.
I liked April and the big guy though.
Ron.
Yeah. I thought they were. I also thought the main woman was not funny. I didn't like
Oh,
her.
Leslie. I don't like Leslie.
I like a Chris Pratt and Aziz Ansari.
Oh yeah.
But
Chris Pratt is so good in that show. But they took that off of Netflix too. So
yeah,
I think
Netflix
like-
is not.
Isn't there gonna be like another like thing that's like Netflix, but it's like all this like I don't know if it's like NBC or whatever, like owns all the shows like The Office. Like they're making their own.
Oh yeah,
Oh, they're-
everyone's
yeah,
having.
probably.
everyone's
Every like
making a
big
streaming
company's
service.
doing that.
That's
yeah.
so annoying. Like why?
because I
Yeah,
know Friends
'cause-
is on like HBO or like ABC or something like that.
HBO Max is getting a lot of shows. Yeah.
HBO Max is good.
HBO has Game of Thrones.
Friends are doing a reunion episode though. If you guys know about that.
Oh really?
I
Yeah.
didn't know about that.
I'll have to look into that because I love the show.
I always get the characters from Friends and How I Met Your Mother confused. Like the only one I know is Barney. I know Barney's in How I Met Your Mother, and the other ones I could not say which are which.
I love that show.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
So you think Ted Mosby's in Friends?
I've never heard of Ted
Oh,
Mosby
I thought you were
before.
talking to me, Eli.
I don't know who that is. Is that an actor or the character's name?
That's like the
It's like
main
the
dude
main
from How I
character.
Met Your Mother.
Oh, I thought Barney was the main guy.
No.
I've only seen like
he
a few
kinda
episodes
is,
of
not
each.
gonna lie. Oh, okay. That
So-
explains everything.
I will say another good show that I watch. I'm starting to rewatch it. I really like New Girl. I think that's a funny show.
It's very
I don't know why I nodded. I've never heard of that show.
Like,
I was gonna say I don't know if anyone else watches
That show
it. Sorry.
doesn't make any sense.
Yes, it
Ever.
does.
No,
It's
it doesn't.
beautiful.
Honestly, that's the beauty of it. Like, it's so all over the place, and I think the characters are just so funny.
Like I don't get it.
That's
I don't get the show. Like there's no like they're just like
It's an acquired taste.
villains.
It's just a little complex and mature for some audiences.
I guess I'm just not smart enough for New Girl.
Maybe it's just not for
Clearly.
you.
I got obsessed with the Dance Moms recently.
Oh,
I think that's a hilarious show.
Ever since you became Maddie.
I watched a few episodes to see what it was like. I was like, this show, it's onto something. Like,
when it was
it's funny.
when they were filming it like live, we were in like elementary school, and I would actually come home and like make a point every Tuesday 8 p.m. Like if I wasn't in front of my TV watching that show, like something was wrong. It is so good, Josh. You should watch all of it.
I haven't gotten to JoJo Siwa in it yet, but I'm looking
Wait,
forward to
you
that.
can watch it. Is it on Netflix?
It's
I'm watching it. I'm on
Prime
Hulu.
Video.
Oh, okay. Rip, I don't have Hulu.
Me neither anymore.
It's kind of
My
annoying
brother
because
took me off
now,
his
like,
account.
you have to pay for so many different subscriptions just to watch the shows you want to watch. Like, kind
Yeah.
of sucks.
Well,
Yeah.
it's like reverting back to what it was before, because like Netflix
But yeah,
got huge because you could like watch all your shows in one place, and you didn't have to buy like different cable packages, and now it's just going
Yeah.
back to what it was like before, but it's streaming instead of cable.
And isn't Netflix like raising their prices too?
they've been forever. When it came out originally, it was $8 a month.
Yeah.
everything.
Like I feel like they
That's
just raised it
crazy.
to like 13 or something.
Well, the economy.
But
So-
also, like, I'd rather have to pay for all the streaming services than just like not have them available at all. It's like I'd rather them be there for a bunch of money each because they used to just not.
I just want there to be one that has everything.
One with everything. Yeah,
Mhm.
it'll happen one day.
Amazon probably will eventually, I'd
It'll
imagine.
either be
Amazon's
it'll
gonna
either be like
own the world.
Amazon Prime Video, Disney Plus, or like Google Stream, and it'll just be
I mean, once like climate change gets bad enough, Amazon's gonna be like selling like bottles of air.
yeah.
the
grab your
Lorax.
oxygen.
Yeah, like the Lorax, exactly.
I freaking love that movie. Am I allowed to say
Same.
freaking? We make the
I
rules.
love
That is, like,
movie.
Top tier movie, definitely.
Have any of you
I-
watched Soul?
Yeah.
What?
Gets me a
I
little
watched the
emotional.
Soul holiday thing on Christmas, and it was so fun for me.
It gets me a little emotional though.
What?
The Lorax.
No, I said Zara. I said Soul.
Oh, I watched that.
Oh, I want to watch that. But
Soul. I thought okay.
I'm
I
gonna-
thought it was
not saying Troll
really,
right now.
really good, but that was just me. Like
I
it was
think
just like crazy.
Eli, does it make you think about your life and like get introspective and stuff?
Not that much because it's pretty like if I was like 6 or 7 years younger, oh yeah. But it's just like a really cool movie. Not Trolls. Soul.
Soul. Okay, I also
Yeah.
watched that though.
I
Don't-
watched like the beginning of that, and then I was like, and then like the way he died, I didn't like that. That was
Oh,
stupid.
oh,
Should've
okay.
been-
Whoa, spoilers.
No,
Yeah,
it's not a
the whole-
spoiler.
the
It's
whole
not a
shit-
spoiler.
the
It's
whole
not a
story is,
spoiler.
like, about
Okay.
It's in the trailer.
that. I thought was stupid.
No, it was
yeah.
crazy. That movie was like,
I thought it was really good because like
Yeah.
my parents said it was like really like
my cat.
complicated, and I was like, I mean, I guess, but it's just really good.
I'm gonna be honest, I didn't love it.
I mean, it's like I feel like
Aaron's the king of unpopular
Hit it-
opinions.
no,
I
it's
mean,
like a hit or
I've said
miss.
this before, I'm not a movie person, so
Well,
which is kind of an issue because my family is huge on movies.
I really liked it, and my brother really liked it. My parents were like, and
Yeah.
so it's just like mixed bag.
I do think that from the start, I think the like first like 7 minutes of the movie were the best minutes of the like I think it like was really really good in the beginning, and then it got worse. But I still really liked it.
I like the end.
I've only
When-
seen clips, but it seems very reminiscent of Inside Out from what
Yeah,
I've
I love
seen.
it.
Kind of like if you put Inside Out and like Inside Out, put a little like Wall-E in there, and then
Mm.
like a little bit of Finding Nemo.
You want to know one of my deepest shames? I've never watched Wally before. And
I've never finished Wally. I have watched the first half twice and fallen asleep twice.
I'm on my. Do you ever have leapfrogs, like the little gaming devices?
Yeah.
So,
on mine, I had a Wally game, and it was stupid. But I've never actually seen the movie, to my memory at least.
I cried when I saw Wally. I was like 5 and I cried.
You know what was an emotional movie? The Lego Movie 2. I don't know if you guys have ever watched
I
it.
never saw that.
Never seen it.
It's a masterpiece, modern cinema masterpiece, truly.
Mm-mm.
Squish is so funny right now. I don't know if you guys have heard her meowing at me, but she's been like walking in circles around me meowing. And now she's just standing right behind all of you.
Let's
Like,
see
I don't know if the lighting
if you
will-
can. It's
I'll-
fine.
Okay. Do you see her? She's just, I don't know what she's doing. Walking. She's been social lately. I don't know why I update you guys on my cats like every time we do a podcast.
Very important information.
This is like my segment, my unannounced, untitled
Zara's zoology.
cat update.
I got this, Eli. Zara's
Yeah.
zoology.
Zebra.
I was gonna say Xanax, but that didn't work.
That's X.
As
Yeah.
long as we don't talk about the
Where's my
clowns
name?
again, I think we can talk about whatever we want.
Yeah.
You're talking about clowns?
No, we weren't, and we're not going to.
Never again. Oh, I remember what I was gonna say like 20 minutes ago. Do you guys want to see my shoes?
Sure.
Sure.
Yes.
Okay.
Love shoes.
Oh, sorry, that was pretty loud. Wait, let me mute because this chair is really loud. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna show you one because they're the same, obviously. So look how cute.
Oh.
And it
Oh,
has little hands.
I was not expecting that to be the shoe.
Me neither, but I'm not.
I like it.
To be completely
awesome.
honest, that's like exactly what I was expecting.
Yeah.
I-
For our listeners, it's a penguin slipper.
Oh yeah, let me describe. So it's a very plush penguin with a yellow beak, very round, full-bodied, and it has hands that can wave. But
All right. It's like a big. It's like a big like sailboat. Take out the middle sail, and then like the big front part is just like a penguin.
yeah, these are my kicks. Just
Where are they from?
I don't know. They were a Christmas gift. Although I do not
Mm,
celebrate
Santa
Christmas,
Claus.
but yeah, Santa got me right. That's all.
Cool.
Yeah.
Penguins are so stupidly made. Like the way they walk on land doesn't make sense to me. I don't understand how.
They don't have
Why
like.
they're, like how they live. Like
No,
I
okay,
don't understand.
Ari and I, we watched this penguin documentary one time. We know so much about penguins. I feel like I've seen like three. I guess I don't need to say separate. 3 different documentaries about penguins. I think they're so cute.
I
And-
love
People.
penguins.
Yeah.
But like they're monogamous, right? And they only make like one baby like every year. And I feel like they're not like I feel like that's too slow.
Can you make more? Can you do better,
What,
Josh?
no, but
Babies.
I feel like they would
I
die
don't want to
too
hear
fast
you.
to still
I don't
be.
want to hear you talking about these penguins like this.
Imagine being a penguin though. Like that sucks. Like you just like huddle up in the cold and
Oh no,
that's
no,
it.
no, 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 no.
Well, they
Ron.
have the little circles. I remember in like 5th grade, we learned about penguins, and they all stand in the circles, and they take turns being on the inside of the circle. So you only have
I
to be
saw
on the
this.
outside.
On Planet Earth on Netflix, there's this clip. I can visualize it perfectly of a sea lion, like a leopard seal like in the ocean that's like chasing this little penguin guy, and he's alone and he's like running away, and you're like, bro, how is this seal not just about to eat this penguin? And then the penguin like leaps onto like an iceberg, and then like the leopard seal can't get it, and it was like dancing like, haha, you can't get me. So
That's the thing. They
I think it was the
they dance
same.
when they're happy. Like that's the cutest thing ever.
I think it was the same documentary. There's this documentary about penguins where they're like tap dancing, and this one.
Oh, I love that documentary.
And
Isn't it
well,
called,
all the
like,
penguins are
Happy?
well, all the penguins are like trying to sing, and this one penguin can't and starts like tap dancing.
They don't
Um,
sing.
No, it is
No,
in the
sorry,
documentary. I
it's
saw
a
the
it's a
and
movie
like
called Happy Feet. It's like
and
the best.
Oh,
movie.
happy. Oh, Eli, shut up.
When you said I watched
I
two
said tap
documentaries about
dancing, Zara.
thought you
I'm
were-
sorry.
They're happy.
Yeah, but do they tap dance as well as the dude in Happy Feet?
I wasn't gonna correct you. I don't know what style of dance they prefer. Maybe.
Zara, have you not seen that movie?
No, I have. I
Uh,
have. I
Zara,
just didn't.
that was the most Zara response. I don't know what style of dance they prefer.
No, like I didn't want. I don't. Like, I
No,
watched-
it was funny.
Did you guys in 7th grade, for those of you who went to Frost, do you remember like the arts rotation class we had to take?
We had that too.
I did not take
I-
that.
I never took arts rotation either.
Oh, were you
Aaron and I
guys?
were definitely
Oh.
taking the weirdest.
Well,
class.
in one of the like art units, you had to it was like clay, and you had to like make a sculpture that like represented yourself, and I chose to make an elephant seal, because I just really appreciate how stupidly long their noses are. Like they're massive. I don't know. Apparently, that's like the
Seals
sign of
or
a dominant
elephants?
male is how big their nose is. Like that's how they intimidate other elephant seals, and I really, really appreciate that.
Do you
Wait,
think
what
they move
elephant
it like we move our nose muscles, like that? Do you think that's how they like move their entire trunk?
I was in arts rotation at Calvin John.
Sorry.
You had like dance in it, like you did arts and you did like dance. Wait, is something going on?
Josh, these are
Wait,
really scary.
Aaron, are you also
Yeah,
taking
they're so
Yes.
stupid.
Yeah, wait.
Wait,
I
should I-
up the animal? I didn't know it was a real animal. I thought you
For
combined.
our viewers, should I share my screen so that they can see what we're talking about here?
Have you guys never seen elephant seals before?
thought
They
you
were
meant-
Oh, I thought you meant like I don't know. I thought you meant like a seal, like an envelope seal, and then like an elephant on it. That's
No.
what
Wait,
I
should I share
Like
my
the
screen
No,
for
I thought it was like
viewers?
Donkey
an elephant, and then the body.
I feel very stupid now.
I'm just gonna go for
I'm
it.
looking up an elephant.
They
seal.
have like those Squidward.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh,
How are these existing?
oh, so my question still
That
stands.
like sucks. Imagine being that.
I mean,
Ron,
That's
I'm
so
sorry.
awesome, Ron. That is
I
Look at
that
don't
is
that.
not
want that. I don't want that. I'm sorry.
Ron.
No, it's fine.
You-
You can want that. I don't want that.
okay.
Like I don't
Ron,
want
you're
that.
gonna be your next life will be an elephant seal now.
Yeah, Ron. Now you're gonna get karma coming for you. You're gonna be
Well-
reincarnated as an elephant seal.
If
Oh,
I
my swear
reincarnate
to
as an
God.
elephant seal, I'll let you know.
Alright,
Okay, wait. So then, what's everyone's favorite animal?
like
Someone
favorite
asked
animal
me
or
this
like
last night.
if we could be one animal, what would we be?
Yeah, those are two different
Either.
questions. All right,
Either.
just if you could be one.
Okay.
Oh,
I mean,
I know. Hold on.
I feel like there's two correct answers here.
I feel like being a bird would be so you can
You
fly.
better pick a flying animal or one that lives in the ocean so you can go see what's really down there.
I don't know,
I'd probably
man.
be a
I
sea
think-
turtle. I think that'd be fun.
Or like a
Yeah,
I forget what it's called, but the animals that can see colors that we can't even like comprehend.
That'd be cool.
I would be a centaur, honestly.
Why?
Ron,
Pretty cool.
would be a
I feel like
centaur.
being like a grizzly bear or something in like Washington, you're just like chilling and like you go to like the river and just pluck a couple salmon out with your mouth. That's one of my options. Or I'd be like an eagle. You know, that's good too.
I want to be like a panda bear because I feel like they don't have any natural predators, but they also don't need to like prey on anything. So you can just like sit around and eat bamboo all day. And I
Yeah.
think
You could do that if you wanted to. We'd support you.
Pandas used to be my favorite animal, and I was like obsessed with them. So for my birthday, Zara's mom painted a mural of them in my room. Now they're just chilling.
I know. I can't believe you still have those. They're so cute.
Yeah, I mean it's covered by a tapestry now because it like didn't match the rest of my room, but I still kept them.
Fine.
So like if I take down the tapestry, they're there.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys can tell by my surroundings, but my mom really likes to paint things. So I have
Yeah.
a lot of paintings.
Wait,
everywhere.
Zara, what was
Oh.
if you were an animal, what would you be? I don't
Well,
know. If
you
else to
see,
answer.
I mean, I honestly just wouldn't mind like being a pet dog. Like, I feel like good life. Like, everyone loves you. You just get.
You just want like humans to just be like all the time, just like all over you.
I mean, if I was a like golden retriever, like yeah, but like not if I like I don't want. I would want to be a dog that's like, what are the ones whose like noses are like
Elephant
pug,
seals.
like a pug, yeah. Or an what else would I want to be?
Eli, I know what we're thinking about. Pug.
Wait,
No,
what?
you're not thinking about it. All right, no.
I think it'd be
I
fun to
know.
be an ostrich as well, just with like big kicky legs.
What about like a
Something that
sea urchin?
flies, but
Sea
That
urchins.
suck.
I don't
But
like
think about it.
snorkeling because of sea urchins. They scare me.
Well, you
I'm
just don't have
afraid,
to touch
like-
them, you know, like they're just like sitting on a rock. So as long as you don't touch that rock, you're good.
Like I'm afraid like a wave is gonna like push me into a sea urchin and it's just gonna like stab me in the heart
Eli,
and I'm gonna die.
now
And that's like my one of my biggest fears. So I don't go snorkeling anymore.
Well,
I'm so bad at snorkeling. I've only done it once, and I just like couldn't do it. Like the
I-
breathing.
like I
You
know
guys
how to
ever
do it,
been-
but I don't know how to, like when I dive down, like water's immediately going into the tube, and I'm just like.
Well, if
it's
you dive down
terrible.
fully underwater, then the water gets into
Well,
the
no,
tube.
yeah,
And then
but I
you
don't
go
know how
back
to
up
get
and you
it
like
out.
blow it out like a blow.
Yeah, but Ron, that's why you like hold your breath when you go down.
No, obviously, yeah, but I don't do it very well.
I really like
Yeah.
I went snorkeling in like a mangrove place, like in a mangrove forest before, and it was just like a nursery, and there was like thousands of little fish, and there was these like baby lemon sharks as well.
Lemon fish?
What's a lemon shark?
They're just really small sharks, so they were like a foot long, and they were just like swimming. It was really cute.
Yeah, I went snorkeling in Hawaii and there are these sea turtles and they were like literally just coming up to us and they were like ginormous sea turtles and there was like 3 like all within like 2 feet of me. And after that I was like, yeah, snorkeling is fun.
Ron, are you drinking milk?
Lemonade.
Oh, I was like,
Yeah.
bold. Yeah. One time when I tried to go snorkeling, I thought I saw a shark and I was so scared. I don't know what the word for fast swimming is. So I'm going to say sprinted. I sprinted back to the boat and I like hopped in and it was just a big fish. So it's fine. But like, it was really scary. And then I didn't go in the water after.
I was snorkeling one time. I was like looking down at the ground, and then I looked up, and there was just like a jellyfish right in front of my face. And then I was like, "That was all." I don't. Snorkeling scares me.
Have you ever been stung by a jellyfish?
I have on my leg before, but
That seems so scary.
Yeah.
That's like, ugh.
it wasn't bad. It wasn't. It didn't like cling on. It was just like a brush past. But it still hurt. Wouldn't
Yeah.
recommend it.
I feel bad for jellyfish though, because like, you know, they're just living and no one wants to be around them. Like they're just
I mean, they do not
But
have
they don't-
brains.
Yeah, they're literally just
They're more
Like
of
a
like.
dog.
Are they even an animal? What? How do you classify an
do they
animal?
have like family
thing.
like how do they make more of them? Like do they have husbands?
Wait, who?
Wives.
What?
Well, they're an animal, but they're not.
I think they.
I don't know if they have society like that. So.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. Like do they like
I think they reproduce asexually. Like they just like pull
They
apart
just,
from
like,
you.
split
I remember on an
Yeah, like-
elementary school field trip, like they let us hold jellyfish, and it was
There is.
one of the weirdest feeling things ever.
How do
Well-
jellyfish?
Also like the dead jellyfish are just like
Yeah, I've
little
touched them.
like disc things on the beach. So
yeah,
You
those
know, now that I think about it, I would want to be an electric eel, like a really big one.
Or like a giant octopus. Octopi are like so smart.
What do you think electric eels were called before electricity was like made?
I don't know. It was probably like some really like just
Or
aggressive like
Candle.
insult.
Oh, Josh, I saw that. meme
Candlestick.
too.
Yeah.
Wait, Eli, have you seen the movie My Friend the Octopus or something?
I love that movie.
I've seen a movie on Netflix. I haven't
Yeah.
watched it, but I've like passed by it on Netflix. It's like an octopus teacher, octopus like
It's this guy who
Mhm,
like
or-
goes to the ocean and he becomes like best friends with this octopus and it's so cool. Because the octopus
like
is
that.
really smart.
guys, just letting you know, we've been talking for 50 minutes.
yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Well, we should probably go.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
probably heard enough of us. They're tired.
All
Well,
27 of our viewers.
we love each and every one of you.
Mhm.
Well, thank you everyone for listening. Hope you had an excellent winter break. See you next week. Peace out, Patriot fam.
Adios.
Bye.